What's up, y'all? So today I wanted to try the viral makeup trend that's been going on TikTok. Now, if you have not seen Uche, I think you pronounce it Uche. But if you've seen her makeup is so flawless, it's so smooth, it's so soft matted. I've been wanting to try her makeup because forever I've been doing my makeup the same for so long, and I just want to see, like, what does she do differently that I can just add on to my routine, or just take her whole makeup routine and just start doing that with my face. Okay, so that's what we're gonna get into. I definitely wanted to try that. I did my eyebrows. With my eyebrows, I used the Wet n Wild Ultimate Brow Kit. When I'm about to do my makeup, I usually use shea butter because it just gives me that extra moist that I like. And then I did use a primer. I used my e.l.f. grip. So I'm finna just go straight into how Uche does her makeup routine. And I got my laptop right here, so follow me as I go step by step with this whole process. With Uche foundation, she always says that she likes to mix two of her foundations. So she used NARS, and I don't have any NARS foundation, but I do want to mix my Bobbi Brown Skin Long Wear Lightweight Foundation. I want to mix this, and then also I want to mix my Makeup by Mario together. So I'm just going to see how that is. And like she said, when she do apply her foundation, she like to use a flat brush right here. I feel like if I'm going to mix my foundation, I'm going to use a decent amount. So I'm going to use my Bobbi Brown first, mix in my Makeup by Mario. I think that should be enough, right? And then just mix it in on my hands. I might have to use some more Bobbi Brown, but I'm just going to mix this in. It should be good. So she just use a flat brush and just spread it all around. Just a lot. I usually don't use this much foundation. I put a few dots and that's it. But this, I'm just gonna have to get used to because I don't use this much foundation. But it is definitely giving me a full coverage. And the full coverage that it's giving me, I think that's what she, succeed in, is that full coverage. She don't put the foundation directly under her eyes. She leaves a little space. And then she cleans up her eyebrows like that. Okay. I'm gonna get up under here. So I put my foundation on. She used, she said a dense brush like this. I call this brush a buffer brush. And I'm just gonna blend it out. And I'm not gonna lie. Just by me like blending out the product, you see how smooth my skin look? Yeah, okay. She knows what she doing. Bring this down to my neck. And it's so seamless. I'm not gonna lie, talk about full coverage. Like, combining these two together made this so flawless. Like, it literally looked like skin. We gotta move on to the next step, and that is the concealer. So let's go ahead and get to that because I'm too excited. I'm too geeked. I am geeked up right now because my foundation ain't never looked like this. Okay, let's just keep going. I don't have any of the products that she's using in her video, but I have my own concealer. I have a lot of concealers. So what I'll be using is NARS Mini Radiant Concealer. And then also I have the Air Hug Concealer. And this is full coverage. I know this is full coverage. But I'm just going to use these two. I see the placements that she's using with her concealer. I'm going to just mimic the same thing. So just bear with me. So she put some concealer in her inner eyes, and she put a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same on this side. Get my nose real thin. Okay, we're gonna get the outer eye. Gonna do that there. And do that there. Okay, so she take this concealer down right here. And scope her nose. And I see that she brings it down here to her upper lip. Gonna do that as well. She doesn't blend out her concealer yet. She let that sit. But now it's time to get into the contour. So with my contour, I'm just using my Pro Concealer. She said she put the contour not under her cheekbone, but on her cheekbone. So I'm gonna do that. This on. She has some here and here. What she do differently than I do is I contour my whole nose, right? But she doesn't contour her whole nose. She keeps it cute, she keeps it simple, right? She does this part right here. And then this part. And then she does the tip of her nose. And then she said that she does her lip, her top lip, but she doesn't blend it out. Okay, so while the concealer is sitting, it's time to just blend out the contour. So what I'm using is an angle brush. She always says she likes to use something dense. She's not using an angle brush, but I personally prefer to use an angle brush because, you know, I feel like that's what it's meant for. But this angle brush is pretty dense still, so just gonna just go ahead and blend that out. And I did contour my jaw. She did that. I just forgot to show it. But I contoured my jaw and then I put a little contour on my eyes because she did that as well. So, yeah. She said to let your jaw contour connect with your cheek contour because you don't want a gap there. That should connect. So definitely blend that out. Okay, so I blended out all of the big contours. So now I'm gonna go and blend out the smaller contour with the angle brush. Not gonna lie, you can see, I don't know if you guys can see, but I can see it kind of like lifts up the eye. I don't know. This is something I don't contour my eyes, but this kind of look good. Like it makes my eyes look younger. Like my eyes don't look old, but this is definitely like, my eyes look a little young, alive, if anything. It's like it just lifts up my nose. Cause I tried to, like, when I contour my nose, I tried to just contour my whole entire nose, just so my nose could be snatched. But just doing this just makes it look like I don't even have to do all that. Like, I don't have to contour my whole nose for my nose to be snatched. Let me blend out everything else and then I'll get right back. Okay, so she used a small fluffy brush, I think like this, because it's the only thing that I have, to blend out her contour. Not her contour, to blend out her concealer. Now my concealer been on here for a minute, so I'm just gonna see if it's gonna blend out and how this is gonna go. And it is smooth. When you wait for your concealer to dry down, when it is time to blend it out, it will just like just go where you want it to go. It's not gonna be all over the place when it's like wet. So it is good to just wait to let your concealer dry down, because when it's time to blend, it's gonna blend down so smooth where you want it to blend. Now look at that. That is smooth. I haven't blended out this side, but this looks smooth, don't it? Uche know what she doing. Okay, so next, she went ahead and used her lighter concealer just where she wants it to be brightened up at under her under eyes. She said you could use powder. She's gonna use both. Most likely, I'm gonna use both today as well. But I used the Air Hug concealer, and this is full coverage. And right after she applied her concealer, she just went ahead, used her sponge, and blended out. Because she just wanted to just brighten up a little bit. No need to wait for it to just seal down. Next, I'm going in with my Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Setting Spray. Okay, and yes, I use a lot. Get your fan. Okay, so next we're going in with powder. You need a fluffy brush like this with a little point at the top. Now, she went in with a banana powder and a translucent powder. So first she used her banana powder, right? So I have my Wet n Wild Photo Focus banana powder, right? All up in there. Knock off the excess. That's a lot. Baby, that's a lot. We still knocking. Okay. I don't want to put too much. And then put the rest on my hands. And then we're going straight up under the under eye. Knock off the excess on your hair. Go right up under the under eye. I'm just gonna go into my translucent powder like this. It is a lot. Just gotta be careful with translucent, baby, because you don't want to look like Casper the Ghost. Pat that right there. And then just press into the skin like that. Now, this is something I normally do not do. I'm not really a powder girl. I'm not really a matte girl anyway. I like my makeup to look hydrated. I set the under eyes. I put powder around the face, and then I went ahead and went with my contour brush, my angle contour brush, and then just put the put bronzers where I had contour at. And now it's time to get into the eyes. Now the eyes is gonna be very, very simple. It's not gonna be too much. I'm not gonna do that. Okay, so today I'm using the Kimchi and Naomi Smalls collab. I love this palette. I don't use it that often, but I definitely do love it. And I think I'm gonna go in with a brown. Y'all know I love my browns. So I got a small brush like this for my eyeshadow. And I'm gonna go in with the mix first. The lighter brown. Can y'all see? It probably don't look brown on here, but whatever. I'm gonna go in with this. Just put that all over. Like she said, she just put it all over. Something that Uche does, she like put the eyeshadow under the eye. So I'm gonna try to do that. And I use the mix because I don't want it to be like dark up under there. Still subtle, still cute. So this is the final look of the makeup tutorial from Uche, and I feel like I graduated her class, you feel me? And I can honestly say that the makeup is flawless. It looked like skin, it is matte, and I didn't use any matte product. And also I want to do this because I want to show you guys that you can do some of these people's tutorials and don't need to have the same product that they use. You could use what you have at home. Hell, you could even use drugstore makeup, okay? And your makeup is gonna look good as long as you follow the steps, and then you make things work for you, okay? So I definitely think that her makeup tutorial does eat. Will I try this again? Yes. Will I use this for my everyday makeup? Probably so. I keep looking in the mirror because, girl, in the mirror, in real life, this is A1. I know my makeup is eating right now. Eating the fuck down, okay? Y'all leave a white or black heart down below if you fuck with this makeup, if you think that this makeup look is better than what I have done before, if you guys have paid attention to how I do my makeup. And if you have not paid attention to how I do my makeup, just comment down below that you guys want to see how I do my own makeup. If you're interested in this wig right here that I got from Amazon, check out my new YouTube video. I just put a video out, so get into this review and then get into the no lace. But yeah, that's it, and I'll fuck with y'all later. Bye.